Chuck Diamond here along with JL bringing you this tag team match here this week on Chuck and Jimmy's All-Stars. You have the tag team of the Gentleman's Club.
Hey! It's that chick with a billboard for a forehead.
JL!
She's a five-head.
What? Who are you talking about?
You remember her? She wandered around. There was no payoff.
JL! She's never been on this program before.
You're an idiot, Chuck. Let's get a good shot of all five people in the audience.
Well, look at this. These fans, they don't
look at her five-head.
They don't like this tag team of the Gentleman's Club. You have, I believe in the yellow would be Alex Monroe.
Okay, who's the chick?
JL, they didn't give us a name for her.
They never have!
And the other half of the Gentleman's Club is the Primetime Playa.
What? Wasn't that a WWE guy?
JL, he was on All-Stars. Get it right.
Primetime Players. That was, I can't remember their names.
As right now,
It'll come to me.
We got both men awaiting their opponents here in the ring.
Why are we watching this? Why are we watching their entrance? We never watch entrances. And what's the deal with the chick with a five-head?
Well, JL, they didn't give us a name for her.
Of course they didn't.
As right now, they're awaiting the entrance of their opponents. There's Joe Kane.
Joking? What are you joking about?
Well, Joe Kane has a little bit of artillery there with him. And
oh, yeah, look at those guns. Wow. I'd be intimidated, too.
Oh, I'm sure you would be. I know he could take you.
I'm being sarcastic, Chuck!
Oh, he can take you, JL.
No, I doubt that.
And he
can take out my trash.
And he's awaiting this.
I don't think he's strong enough. Look at him. He looks like a noodle.
He's awaiting his tag team partner. It's none other than a man who's been nominated for Chuck and Jimmy's Regional Hall of Fame. I am talking about none other than Jackson Pride.
Who?
Jackson Pride, JL.
Never heard of him.
He's been on both programs.
Never heard of him.
He's making his way to the ring. The fans love Jackson Pride.
Well, I don't know how you can love a guy if you've never ever heard of him.
JL, you need to learn the names of these competitors.
I think that's a waste of time, Chuck. They're all in prison.
JL, I find that to be very impossible, as right now.
Well, they are. And you know why.
I know you're going to tell me exactly why, too.
Terrible wrestling.
Yeah, it's not against the law, JL.
Oh, but it is. It's a felony.
Yeah, I don't see how it is. It's right
Jackson Pride got a life sentence.
Who?
Jackson Pride.
Yeah, you better hope he's not listening to this program, JL.
They don't have internet in the prison.
As right now,
I don't have to worry about it.
Both Jackson Pride and Joe Kane looking for the fans' approval.
I wouldn't approve of anything they did.
And look, Joe Kane, very athletic indeed, JL.
What's he joking about?
The only one joking around here is you.
You gotta be kidding me.
You are a joke, JL.
You better watch that tone, Chuck.
Well, JL, one day you might end up getting your clock cleaned. As right now, Jackson Pride.
Not around here, I won't. Who's gonna fight me? You? Ha!
As right now, Jackson Pride. Yeah, Jackson Pride might have some words with you.
He's in jail.
I thought you said prison.
Well, same thing.
And a collar and elbow tie up by Jackson Pride. And now we have Alex Monroe leapfrog, and he slaps him right in the face.
He got a life sentence too.
JL, how do you come up with this stuff?
I read their rap sheets on the internet.
Yeah, I'm sure they existed, didn't they, JL?
Of course they did. How would I be able to read them if they didn't exist?
As right now, both men circling around the ring yet again. And JL, you've never got over this sickness yet that you claim you have.
It's because you keep turning the air conditioner off.
Yeah, and I keep telling you stop smoking those cigars.
I'm not stopping.
They stink.
I don't care.
They're finally catching up to you as right now, both men circling around each other yet again. A collar and elbow tie up, and we see a headlock. Time-tested hold, JL.
Yeah, it would be. But these two schlubs are doing it.
And sends them off.
Is that Corey Americana?
That's Alex Monroe. Get it right, JL.
Oh, he looks like Little Mac from that video game. You know, with the guys that are gigantic and he's kind of getting up on his tippy toes to punch at him. What's that game called?
Well, JL, that's not important. You're thinking about Punch-Out.
No, I don't think that's it.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is right
Never
now.
heard of it.
As right now, Jackson Pride takes down Alex Monroe with the shoulder tackle. Drops down and he gets an elbow drop for his troubles, JL.
Yeah. That's not making this match any better.
In an arm wringer.
All right, now the joke comes in.
Joe Kane with the springboard.
Yeah, he's joking, all right.
Springboard axe handle.
Okay. First of all, this guy that's shaped like a linguine noodle is going to take out this far bigger, more muscular guy. Is that what you're telling me?
JL, he's gonna use the art of science against this competitor. He's got the size disadvantage.
Obviously. See, the bigger guy can just stand up with him locked into his arm like that and flail him around. What's he weigh? A buck two?
Well, right now,
$1.3?
Right now, the Gentlemen's Club not using their size to their advantage, and now you got Jackson Pride tagged back into the ring. What do they have in mind here? They have him up and a double implant DDT.
Is this over with?
He hooks
Can we go home?
It only gets a 2 count. A very devastating move.
I'm going to say that no, we're not going to get to go home now.
As right now, scoop and a slam, and Jackson Pride tags back into Joe Kane. And now he hits the ropes.
Wait a minute. That doesn't look like the Joker.
And a great double team action here by both Jackson Pride and Joe Kane. And only a 2 count. Primetime Playa breaks up that pin.
Let's go do some super fancy moves for 5 people and a bag of peanuts.
Well, JL,
Sounds like a great idea.
They're trying to win this matchup.
They're trying to put on a show for guys. I guess there's maybe a girl or two in there that got their tickets from a Cracker Jack box. Obviously, they were free because nobody's paying for this crap, and you're leading them to believe that this is a real competitive match. Thanks a lot, Chuck.
Well, it is a competitive match, JL.
Oh, shut up.
As right now, and we see the Primetime Playa. Nice handspring moonsault, and he only gets a 2 count despite hooking that leg.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for something exciting to happen. Now, who's this guy?
Which one?
The guy in the Old Navy outfit there.
JL, that's the Primetime Playa.
Okay. What's his name?
The Primetime Playa, JL.
Oh, that's not the name of the tag team? I thought that was the name of the tag team.
The tag team is a Gentlemen's Club. Get it right.
Okay. Why is he flopping like a fish? He got one knife edge chop, and that was it.
Well, Joe Kane, a very tough individual, JL.
Yeah, he's built like a linguine noodle, Chuck.
Well, JL, he's got a much bigger heart than you can even think of. Than you even have, JL. A much bigger heart.
It doesn't take a whole lot.
Yes.
Let's be honest. I'm pretty heartless.
Yes, indeed. And both these guys, Jackson Pride and especially Joe Kane, have a lot of heart, JL.
Heart does not win wrestling matches, and you know it, Chuck. Don't even start with that crap.
And we've seen on a number of occasions that your theory has proven to be false.
It's because that's the way you booked it, you idiot.
Well, then what wins wrestling matches, JL?
Intelligence, cunning, and cheating.
Well, I expect nothing less from the likes of you, as right now, Jackson Pride in trouble here at the hands of the Gentlemen's Club. Primetime Playa, still the legal man in the ring. And behind referee Rick Brewer's back, yeah, Jackson Pride getting choked by Alex Monroe. And I have not seen... Oh, there's that young lady, JL.
Are you talking about Fivehead?
Yeah, they did not give us a name for her.
Well, you know, she's missing a great opportunity, Chuck. If I had a forehead like that, I'd sell advertisement on it.
You know, and what kind of advertisement are we talking about?
Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever pays me the most.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't say it was CoverGirl, as right now the Gentleman's Club with the
I
advantage.
am a businessman. I will sell my forehead to whoever wants to pay.
As right
That
now,
didn't quite come out right, but let's move on.
As right now, the Gentleman's Club going to work on Jackson Pride. We have Alex Monroe in the ring. Jackson Pride firing up on Alex Monroe. And now he goes Irish whip him in a reversal. And a clothesline takes down Jackson Pride.
Hot mess. This is a hot mess, Chuck, and you know it is.
Well, JL, I have no idea what you're talking about. As right now, the Gentleman's Club.
Of course you don't. You don't know. You're seeing what I'm seeing. And for some reason, you can never see the crap.
Well, my eyes are open, JL. And I ain't going to say what you've been hitting. I'm not going to talk about what you've been hitting that comes from Oklahoma.
Don't start with the moonshine business again. I don't live in Oklahoma.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't get it from Oklahoma, as right now we were just having technical difficulties, but both men are down.
That was my favorite part of this whole match. The technical difficulties.
As right now, both men are down, referee laying down the count. And Alex Monroe with a shot to the back of Jackson Pride.
You know, I don't get it. According to the timer, we got 7 minutes of this crap left, Chuck. How can this go on for another 7 minutes?
Well, this match is going the distance here. And a spine buster by Alex Monroe takes down Jackson Pride.
Who would pay to see this?
Well, we got fans out there, JL.
Like I said, they didn't pay to see this.
As right now.
Those are free tickets.
As
90% of them was their family. Hey, come and watch me wrestle this weekend.
Primetime Playa back in the ring and a knee drop right to Jackson Pride.
You know all about inviting your family to come watch you wrestle, Chuck. They're the only people that cheered you on.
Well, JL, I'm not going to tell you what I think of that statement. Is right now, Irish whip to the ropes and looked like a forearm, and it took Jackson Pride down. It was very effective, as right now, Primetime Playa showing off.
Yeah, well, if he's on that side, then it's a 5-arm to go along with a 5-head.
And a clothesline turns the Primetime Playa inside out. This is Jackson Pride's chance to make that all-important tag. Yes, indeed. Here comes Joe Kane, and he comes right off the top rope onto the Primetime Playa, and he's putting the boots to him. And now
I don't know who allowed this little skinny guy to wrestle. Why did you let him wrestle, Chuck?
Well, JL, he's a tremendous competitor, and now he's doing what's referred to as the 3 amigos, the 3 suplexes to the Primetime Playa. What power by Joe Kane!
You know, once upon a time, that would have been a finisher. But of course, this is modern wrestling. We don't do that.
Well, why don't you tell Joe Kane that, as right now?
I would, but he's in juvie.
Oh!
Because look at him, he's 12.
Well, and how did he end up there, JL?
Terrible wrestling. It's a felony.
As right now.
One thing about it, since he's so young, when he hits 18, they're going to release him. So he's okay. We'll applaud for that. We'll applaud for that.
Yet more misinformation from JL, as right now Joe Kane, he's trying to pull off a maneuver from the top rope. He has him. A tornado DDT takes down Alex Monroe. He hooks a leg, and the pin gets broken up by the Primetime Playa.
Let me tell you something, Chuck. If it were me and he tried to do that maneuver on me, I'd just throw him on the ground. He only weighs $103.
Well, tell that to Alex Monroe, is right now. And a reverse atomic drop to Joe Kane.
See, that's that, and I love the technical difficulties. I wish they'd just stay blue screen.
Well, I'm sure you do, JL, is right now. Right now we have the Gentleman's Club wasting a lot of time. They could have put this one away. And it's off to the rope. And a drop kick by Joe Kane takes down Alex Monroe.
That's what that was. It looked like hot garbage. But then again, we are watching the Mudshow.
Well, he does things you wouldn't even dream of doing, JL, is right now.
Because they're stupid. I wouldn't do them because I have self-respect. I know you don't understand what that is, Chuck. I mean, look at you. You're a grown man in your, 70s with face paint on in a studio where no one can see you.
Well, JL, I'm pretty sure a lot of these competitors watching this show would say the same thing about you.
What? That I'm great?
No, that you're an idiot.
Oh, I doubt that. Everybody can see how great I am. Everybody can hear how great I am. Even with this minor cold that you caused, by the way, I am still the greatest there ever will be.
As right now, yeah, that's your opinion and you're entitled to it no matter how wrong you may be.
Fact!
As right now, Clothesline takes down Jackson Pride, primetime playa, the legal man in the ring.
But I'll tell you, you don't have to worry about me, Chuck. I'll always be here to cause you misery. As long as I'm alive, my miserable carcass is going to be drug in here. I don't care. I can be on life support. I'm going to come in here and cause you nothing but misery, Chuck.
And Jackson Pride with a forearm taken down. The primetime playa. You're missing all kinds of great action while rambling about...
I'm not calling it great, and you shouldn't either. That is a gross misinformation to the public. You could go to jail for that, Chuck.
Well, JL, that's defamation of character that you're speaking about. As right now, the primetime playa makes a tag back out to Alex Monroe. They've had so much better teamwork against this team of Jackson Pride and Joe Kane because they're the more experienced tag team, JL.
It's still awful. Am I supposed to enjoy this?
Yeah,
I don't know why people watch this show, but it obviously isn't for this.
Well, JL, right now, Jackson Pride still in trouble here. And a forearm to the back of Jackson Pride, a clubbing blow. And now, Irish whip to the ropes. And he gets Jackson Pride up a sidewalk slam.
For a minute there, I thought they were going to knock the camera out. That would have been great. I would have actually paid extra for that.
And they're unable to put this...
Oh, there we go. Camera's out. Let's call it a day.
Well, JL, and both men are down, JL.
Wow. This is a great tape you've given me.
Yes, both men are down. I mean, this tag, Jackson Pride needs to make that crucial tag to Joe Kane.
I don't think it's going to happen. Well, yeah, it will. You booked it. You know.
The Gentleman's Club has done a number on both Jackson Pride and Joe Kane. And a tag! Both men make the tag. Joe Kane takes him down with the clothesline. A flying clothesline takes him down. And a back elbow. And another back elbow. He's a house of fire in there, JL. And a drop kick takes down Alex Monroe. A drop kick almost knocks him out of the ring. He got tangled up in those ropes. And Joe Kane putting the boots to him. And look at this. Right here. Oh, but Jackson Pride comes in to help his partner. And now,
let's be perfectly honest about this. Oh, look. It's a, what do they call that?
A combination flipping neck breaker and sit out powerbomb by Jackson Pride and Joe Kane.
Yeah, well, let's just get this over with.
And a 3 count. Your winners this week, Jackson Pride and Joe Kane. What do you want to be honest about, JL?
It's the best part of the whole video right here. I can't see anything. It makes me feel great. And then next time we come, maybe I'll get a whole tape of nothing but blue screen.